Hello, guys, and welcome back to We Happy Few. I'm your host, Paul Larity, and today we're playing part 2 of We Happy Few. When we last left off, we ended up going to the Head Boys arena, took on a few opponents before having to fight our way out of that. We did most of the sneaking around and eventually got found. Now we're at the train station. We've almost died getting in here because there was an army of Head Boys outside. But now we're in the lower basement of the train station. And honestly, we need something that's going to heal us because I'm not doing well. Okay. ADBC. So, right now, first and foremost, we need to make sure that we don't die because I think I poisoned myself at some point. Ooh, that's gonna help. Cool. Cool. Let's hope that this food poisoning will disappear soon. Just a switch replacement. Got a bunch of Sebastian stuff, which we'll read in a second. So I'm sure one of them's gonna have the lever code. Oh, wait. ADBC. ADBC. I'm so smart. Alright, let's read this, Ooh. It's Percy on here. Oh, what's our last name? Arthur. Pauline. It's Arthur Hastings. Arthur Hastings. Is Susan. Is that the Susan, though? Or is there multiple Susans? I think that's the Susan. Okay. Sebastian, we are so worried. Daddy says you weren't in your hiding hole on Tuesday and haven't eaten your cake. This is no time to be a picky eater. Where did you go? You know it's risky to be out by yourself. Please be a good boy and don't scare us like that. At least leave us with a note so that we know that you are safe. Love, Mummy. Dear darling Sebastian, what a brave boy you are. Daddy says you got on the train and climbed out the back into the tunnel just like we practiced. We were so worried when we saw the train pull away. What if the windows had been locked? It was agony waiting to know if you were safe. Daddy says you're cross with him for not coming earlier. But please understand it's too risky, except on the days when he can inspect the tracks. Daddy will bring you food every Tuesday. Try to make it last. We don't have the ration coupons for you anymore, but that's alright, as I need to reduce anyways. Courage, my little soldier. Love, Mummy. P.S. I have asked Daddy to snuggle Alicius to you. I know you think you're too big to sleep with a teddy bear, but it's good to have a comfort of home. No? Happy birthday, Sebastian. Oh, that's the name of the note. My dear Sebastian, happy birthday. I can hardly believe that you're 10 already. Of course, you're such a brave boy that you often seem much older. There's a slice of carrot cake in the box. I know it's not your favorite, but we'll have to make do just a little longer. Next year, I hope, we'll have proper birthday cake candles for you. The war can't last forever. Your loving mummy. And then this one came after. Sebastian Dainty? Pauline Dainty. Wait. There was a son and a daughter, and they were only happy that the daughter... Seems a bit odd. Alright, so I guess we're looking out for a Prudence and a Sebastian Dainty.
I'm so sorry, Percy. I should have got on the train with you, like I promised. The rule was if a kid was a day over 13, what could I do? You could have kept your mouth shut, Arthur, and not told them you were 13. That's what you could have done.
All right. So... audio always that loud? I like to have the music at least at a 50, because then I don't feel like I have to talk over the music. Alright, so... there's that, there's that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it.
I promised I'd go with him.
And you are too old to go to Germany, are you not?
He can't take care of himself.
Bloody Bobby. I told him I wanted to board even if I was 10 days too old, but we don't make the rules anymore, Mr. Hastings. I shouldn't have told him they got my birthday wrong. Don't even know why I did. Should have just kept quiet and got on the train.
All right. So the Germans took children. Can I not get back up here? I'm missing out on whatever was in there. Oh. All right.
Bloody hell. There's been some sort of cave-in. So much for walking down the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge. What the fuck do I do now?
Go round.
Oh, look,
Bells, bells.
it's a little lost lamb. Where's Bo Peep? Eating her curds away, I bet. That's little Miss Muppet, you muppet.
You muppet.
Can we pound him now? Yep. Whoa! Whoa! Supper's over!
Oh, I didn't even realize that also doubles as a... Okay. Whoa. Come on, up. Q, please.
I sniffed you out. Fire! Sleep! Don't dream! Be meat! You know how to get over.
All
What
right.
have we come to?
Oh, I killed him. I killed a man. I was trying to be non-lethal. Oh well. It's their fault. Apparently already killed a man at some point. Okay, let's make sure we search everything here. That is a rock. That's a Jimmy bar. It's a lead pipe. Come on. Come on. Come on. That music's loud, isn't it? So, from what I do remember when I last played this game, I did enjoy it. It was a fun playthrough. Not every game is for everyone, and I heard that this game kind of got a bad rap. But I think people were expecting a different type of game altogether. I've enjoyed this game, like when I last played it, and I'm hoping to continue to enjoy it. But I guess we'll see if my opinion changes as this series goes along. But I do plan on playing it through all 3 of the campaigns, start to finish, and then the DLC. So this will be a pretty extensive series compared to the ones I've been doing. Nice. All right, here we go. I think that we're about to meet Ollie.
Bloody hell. That's Ollie. Ollie!
Come for me, have you?
Ollie! I'm Arthur!
You won't get me! You won't get me, you bastards!
Ollie! No! It's Arthur!
Bloody murdering wastrels!
You've gone mental!
I'll save you, Margaret!
I'm your old neighbour, Artie!
Always lying!
Little Artie!
Artie's gone, they took him away!
Ollie, no! They
You're
didn't!
lying! You're a wastrel!
Ollie, it's Arthur!
Well, why didn't you say that before? Oh my God, Artie. Little Artie.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Watch your mouth, laddie. What would your mum think? I thought they took you away.
No, They had my birthday wrong.
What?
Sorry?
No, of course not. No, you've got it all wrong. That was Jack turned you in and I what tried to save you.
Right.
I remember now. You came back. From the station. The only one.
You don't think they hurt him? Percy?
The Germans aren't animals, you know. They just wanted to make sure we stay quiet. And we did. Spot of tea?
That's very kind of you. I'm not thirsty.
That's right, Margaret. We have to run after water.
I have to find him.
Any idea where he might be after all these years?
Not really. I know I have to get out of Wellington Wells. I thought I could take the train tracks to the bridge.
Aye. The only way to the Britannia Bridge is the train station and the parade. And good luck getting into the parade. You could stay here. Remember when you and Sally used to stay with me? When the... But it's young Artie. Meg, you remember Artie, don't you? No room at the inn for young Artie? No. You're right. You're always right. Sorry. Margaret says it's best if I keep to myself.
Oh. Sorry to bother.
But Margaret thinks we could help each other.
Really? Brilliant.
There's a warehouse in the old German camp. We could burgle it.
The Victory Memorial Camp? Where all those Home Army chaps run around practicing stabbing people with bayonets? What do you want me to do there? Run around yelling, "Here I am, shoot me," while you go in under the wire?
There's a thing I need from their warehouse. If you help me, I'll get you out of Wellington Wells. I just need you to turn off the power in the camp.
And this isn't going to get me killed.
Don't be a great girl's blouse. I'll meet you at the bunker after dark. Don't worry about the sentries on the bridge. I'll make sure they get a good night's sleep. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
I love Ollie.
Shall I just show myself out then? Ollie? I don't actually know the way out, you know.
I do believe that.
That's Margaret. From school. Margaret... What's her name? She was supposed to go on the train, but then she disappeared and no one would talk about it.
Margaret Gibson? Margaret Hawks? Margaret Lickenball? Bill? Margaret Worthing? Oh. Her. Margaret Worthing. Margaret Worthing. Okay. Yeah, I do believe he's one of the playable characters in a future chapter. I know that Susie, I believe, is Act 2. And then I believe it's Ollie. All right. All right, here we go. Cross the Inkerman Bridge and meet Ollie. So this was the mission I was talking about, where we have to sneak into a military place.
I'm getting old.
No, you're not. Come on.
It's actually sort of pretty at night. In a fatal sort of way.
Do the police come out here at night? Oh, I guess they do.
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell.
Come on, let me in, let me in, let me in. He's sound asleep.
Now, you two bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose. Now, elephants is very gentle creatures most of the time, and they get along just fine with their man who rides them. He's called a mahout. But when they're in heat, you have to chain them up. And this one, they got loose. And his mahout went chasing off in exactly the wrong direction. And the elephant runs into the market and starts eating peaches. And the coolie tries to stop him. And the elephant steps on him something up. Mashes him right into the mud.
Alright, let's get some more thievery.
So the seaboys come running up to this general. Only then he was major and say, "You must come shoot this elephant." So he takes his hat and he goes down to the market. Only now the elephant
So-
isn't in the market anymore. It's in a field eating leaves.
Do me a favor, guys, if you're watching this right now, leave down in the description whether you've played this game or not, and if you enjoyed it.
Screaming and jabbering about, "Oh, please don't shoot my elephant." See, he's grown up with that elephant.
You can't go on it.
They said I could.
Well, of course the Germans said you could go on it. I'm saying you can't.
I've never been on a battleship.
But that's not the point. We hate the Germans, and that battleship is part of the reason the Germans are our lords and masters right now. Do you remember when they came over in all the little boats?
Do you mean in 1942 or in 1943?
Do you want people to spit on Mum when she goes to the market?
She doesn't go to the market since 1945.
But look, this is just one of those things. I can't explain every single detail of everything to you.
Are you mad at me?
I'm not.
You're not?
I mean, yes, I am mad. I was mad, but now I'm not. Look, please don't go on the Bismarck. It will get you into trouble, which means I'll then be in trouble.
Alright.
You won't go?
I couldn't go without you anyway.
For once, that's a relief.
Don't know how to do any other job except sit in that elephant and tell it to
I didn't know that there was a memory right there. It's good to know.
the elephants take a life of man, you see.
I thought it was going to be a way to get in.
And the boat crying and jabbering and cool as a summer breeze. The general chases away. No fucking civilians! Yeah, I have to kill you now.
Christ. I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
All the villagers are running to get their lives because it's free.
Is the boat still out there? Nope.
Arthur,
Arthur? You get down from that tree before I chop it down.
Do you know why they're registering us?
The Germans love their lists, that's all.
They're taking us away on a train to Germany. You know about it, don't you?
Who told you that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you all know about it, just not the kids.
Look, they've got cows there. It's not going to be powdered milk. They might even have chocolate.
Oh, chocolate makes it all better.
They've got tanks, Arthur. Or haven't you noticed? How are we supposed to argue with tanks?
I don't want to go to Germany.
It's only for a little while, I think.
I don't want to be a hostage.
Calm down. Let's have some tea.
Oh, all right, I'll come down. I think I might be stuck, actually.
What was that memory for? Like, was there a tree here?
Do you ever wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence.
Oh, I know
inside
why.
The dump. You just have to get in here, get the key,
I do remember,
and cut the power.
I do remember why.
Then sneak out into the darkness while I rob them blind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
How do I cut the power?
The general keeps the keys in his desk.
You want me to break into the general's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
Right on. Ollie's sleeping potion for those chaps on the bridge. Try not to dream about trains.
All right.
Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate. This won't take a minute.
What do you got on you? Nothing? Alright, let's go back to the hole.
I like marching.
Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub.
Have I shown you the picture of... I have.
I didn't mean to do that.
Go back to Germany, you swine! We beat you once, we'll beat you again!
Sneaky bastard. We'll get ya!
Slippery devils, these Jerrys. That's ya!
Can't we work something out?
Sorry,
No.
buddy. I didn't realize a banger meant to bomb. I thought it was like a noise device, but you know, that works too. You can hide in there. That's good to know. Give me all these darts. Here we go.
All right. Here goes. Papier-mâché. We took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
Yep. So, last episode, if you guys go back, I believe it was right before I ended the episode. I was fighting with the head boys. One of them kept saying papier-mâché, papier-mâché. Yeah. All of these tanks don't exist. They're not real. I mean, if you look at them really closely too. But that is how the Germans won the war in this timeline, is by lying. Pulling a bluff, really. I mean, they got away with it.
Attention all personnel. To allow time to repair the mannequin, bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
So that's why they're still here, like pretending to be stationed. They don't want people finding out that that there was nothing to be afraid of. That's a raw potato. I don't need that. That is the depot robbed blind.
Come back!
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest
Righto,
victories.
sir.
Don't miss it.
Stay for it, sir. Very good, sir.
What?
Well, don't get shirty with me. Who's on guard duty? finally stuck!
Some of the trees are in the process of being moved from the old holes to brand new holes.
Ow.
If you see a latrine somewhere you're not used to, please make sure it is actually over a hole, for reasons I shouldn't have to explain.
Infiltrator! We got a lot! For England! And St.
Ow.
George! They're bombing us again!
Attention all personnel. Some of the latrines are in the process of being moved from the old holes to brand new holes. If you see a latrine somewhere you're not used to, please make sure it is actually over a hole, for reasons I shouldn't have to explain. Attention all personnel. The intruder should be captured alive if possible. It is not necessary to capture him unharmed.
Music to my ears!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I said the key was in General Bing's office. There's something behind this bookcase, isn't there? I feel positive there's something that could open this. Piano music, eh? Maybe I should have a read and play it.
At some point, yep.
It is absolutely not in his desk. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Attention all personnel. The movie tonight will be Bulldog Sees It Through. This brilliant mystery story stars Jack Buchanan, Greta Gint, with Ronald China as Pug.
So there's no way to... Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Look at all those tanks. All I need to go wonder if they would finish. You wanted to be rockstar. Don't tried very hard. The germs left behind. I mean, one. Sally. Wait. Sally's not on here. Note, cord, note.
Well, aren't I clever? A hatch. If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
Take an extra joy or two, as boiling may break it down.
Okay.
Attention all personnel, please remember to boil all water this week. There have been some issues with the pipes. You may want to take an extra joy or two, as boiling may break it down.
Gives you a sense of purpose.
Empty, empty, empty.
All right. Here goes.
Attention all personnel.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ollie.
The intruder should be captured.
He knew it was
alive
alive,
if
didn't he?
possible.
I bet he bloody knew.
Necessary to capture him unharmed.
How do I get out of here? I'm not going to be able to jump over the fence from this side. I've got to get back to the general secret hatch. That's my way out.
All right, here we go.
Papier-mâché tanks. Newspaper and fucking glue. Right. Now, if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll help me get out of town. Assuming that wasn't another lie. That won't be an awkward conversation at all, will it?
Distillery. I don't know what I'm doing.
Fresh salt.
Alright. I'll come back to this at some point.
Attention all personnel.
Hello, Mr. Bunker. Hello. Did I just go around the whole entire... I'm not gonna question it.
How do you think I used to run the 100 metres? A Rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things. Pace yourself, Arthur.
I have been pacing myself. Winston Churchill? Come on.
I could probably come in the way I got out, in the back of the station.
Young Artie! Come on up!
All right. Oh, come on.
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
It's a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armor. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
We wouldn't have given them Percy and the others.
Risen up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train. Oh my God.
Yeah, you did.
I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
Percy
Don't
was the one
forget
who was supposed
a
to
thing
stay.
like that.
Didn't you hear me?
That's why his name's not
I
on the
convinced the
list.
Germans they had my birthday wrong. And if it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany. You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Apple Home? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing You took this to the bridge to Maidenholm, and supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
And Appleholm has the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.
And I died. That's funny.
What if I'm sleeping and this is more nightmare?
Oh. Meet up with Ollie in his tower. Redo that whole entire cutscene again. Wait. Alright. Wrong side? Alright.
Young Artie! Come on up! Young Artie! Come on up!
Let's not fall from the elevator this time. All right. Guess we're going down a long way. That's some ingenuity, though. All right, to the bridge.
Jesus. Oh my God.
So I need to...
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes.
lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Well, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Well, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Couldn't be better, thanks.
Right as rain, sir, right as rain.
Right as rain.
Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down.
Just, watching the day go by.
Number 2. Now serving number 2. Welcome to the Rehabilitation Centre.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
All right.
Please deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room. Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
Shower.
Wind us still and wind. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Don't you look wonderful? Please proceed to the next room, in case there is any residual odor of the garden district on you. Please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Is that licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation. Please take your favorite flavor of joy. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they?
Oh, he likes strawberry. Joy makes you happy, but take care not to take too much. The joy meter will help you keep track of your joy experimentation. Joy meter fails, you will overdose and suffer penalties to combat. As you take more joy, you'll notice memory loss. Counter around the joy. This counter tracks your memory loss from taking joy too many times. When you're full, you will crash and suffer severe penalties. For this reason, you should use joy tactfully and only when necessary.
Snug as a bug on a drug.
Head into the theater and take a seat. Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Huh? Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another, and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you've made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. I hear he's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in tomorrow for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. That's me.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now, please proceed to the 3rd floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
Oh, it's
Welcome.
Oh, what's it called?
Time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, they can't be serious.
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like I do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Oh, he's seeing eyes.
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer.
The weakest link. That's what I was thinking of.
What would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy? B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake? And why not pop a joy? C. Why does everything have eyes?
That's right, player 1. Just popping a joy is not always enough. We do have standards, you know. Player 2, I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right. Well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
Player 1, that's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about. No need to be in a hurry in Hamlin Village. Player 2, do try to pay attention. We want you to succeed. Mrs. Sackville, your question, please.
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers? B. Talk about old times? C. Stop staring at me. Why is everything staring?
Excellent! Yes, do give the ladies a lovely bouquet. They do so love flowers. Oh dear, it looks like the eyes have you both, as they say. How disappointing. Remember, doctors are here to help you. If you've forgotten your joy, doctors will smell it right away, and they'll give you a quick injection to make your day a lovely one. Dr. Byron, what is your question?
What happens when you take too much joy? A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please, God, make them stop staring.
That's right, player 1. It hardly matters. You might lose a few hours, but sooner or later, you'll find yourself on a bench, no worse for the wear. Oh, player 2. Today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back for a 7th try. And that concludes this episode of Oh Behave. I hope you made it to the village. If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are.
So Arthur's not a downer.
Village,
He just
we're
stopped
always
taking his joy.
happy.
Well, that's a relief.
Welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
What the hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like I do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
All right. How do I take everything? All right.
Player 2, I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question.
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, sir, welcome back. Oh, and in case your rustication has been of long duration, please bear in mind there is now a nocturnal curfew. Best be indoors after nightfall, sir.
Onto the village.
Isn't this wonderful? Oh, I can't remember the last time someone came through.
Nothing but blue skies.
Welcome back to
I forgot to
civilization.
tell you the punchline. Hold on. You're not Harry.
So from here, I've got to get to St. George's home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks. Lovely weather.
Right as rain, right as rain.
Toy shop. Wait, someone was just jumping in the puddle, and they didn't get attacked. Why am I getting looked at?
A joy detector. I better take my joy.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake?
Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. This game has been pretty fun so far, and it's starting to get into uncharted territories that I don't remember much of. I guess recharting territory? I don't know. Anyways, I don't know much what happens now. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the game as much as I do, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you did like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Your comments are always necessary to tell me what content you want me to create. That being said, if you like this video, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.